In today's video, I'm going to give you guys my altcoins game plan. What I'm going to be doing onward with altcoins. And for me to determine what I'm going to be doing with my altcoins or with the altcoins out there, I have to look at what Bitcoin is doing at this point in time and also look at where Bitcoin can move towards the days ahead. Where Bitcoin is at this point in time, and we have talked about this a couple of times on my channel. I've shared with you guys that Bitcoin can actually hit this target, and Bitcoin actually hit this target. Now the question is, what will happen onwards? Are all coins going to reverse from where we are right now, or all coins are going to keep going down, 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 down? If you are new on my platform, you know the drill. This is the BETONG Crypto. Yeah, create content to help you understand what goes on in the markets. You know, I talk about market structure, support and resistance, when to buy, when to take out profit. I share projects that have potential to make you create gains. And all what I do is based on my own analysis, my own research. So make sure you go and do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm saying what I'm doing. So make sure you go and do your research. I haven't been doing videos lately because I have been traveling. You know, first I went to Malaysia, went to Singapore, Amsterdam, and recently Lithuania. But now I'm back in the studio and I can create videos like this for you guys. So if you haven't been seeing my videos, it's because of that. Now, having said all of this, guys, let's dive straight away to today's analysis. Now, this is a chart of Bitcoin. If you have been following my channel, then you are familiar with this Bitcoin chart. I have marked all of the zones that we should see Bitcoin move towards. There are some important key areas that I want us to dwell on today. And if say Bitcoin react to these key areas, then we are going to start looking at opportunities to get foot in our altcoins. Now, I mentioned to you guys that we have liquidity here because of these vectors, you know, and at least they have recovered this liquidity here somehow. They have done that. Now, we still have some liquidity down here. I don't know, maybe they're gonna go right down here, but as of now, we want to see Bitcoin recover a little bit and come back towards where market structure was broken. And where was the area, or where is the area that market structure was broken? This is the zone where market structure was broken. What we should expect to happen with the price of Bitcoin is straightforward. Bitcoin should do something like this, recover at least a little bit, you know, and this recovery at least should take Bitcoin right up to around $92,000. And if we see Bitcoin stays above this $92,000, then we should say we are back bullish with Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin does something like this, you know, then come down here, it's not able to go above this zone, you know, then we can see Bitcoin even go more downward towards this 70k price point. But I'm looking at around 75, 70k that they might push price towards. And if I look at the weekly time frame, I can confirm this on this weekly time frame because we have liquidity here, we have unrecovered vectors here that they can bring price towards. See, it took them some time to recover this one. It can take them some time again to recover this one down here. And if they do recover all of these vector candles, then we are going to be in a good spot to move price back to attempt this previous high here. But again, guys, as I mentioned, they need to sweep at least some of this liquidity. I think from here upward, from where price left yesterday, let's say if they have to sweep this liquidity, I think from that zone they should take us to about 5% or 10% more towards this zone. So I think if say we are to see more downward movement for Bitcoin, it should be around 8% or 10%. Let's say give or take 8 to 10% downward move before we start expecting another move to the upside. And something that I want us to also look at here is this trend line here. We can draw a trend line here like this, then expect Bitcoin to move towards, you know. So let's say Bitcoin is going to bounce, you know, it's going to hit this trend line, right? It's exactly around this 70 or 69 thousand dollars price point. This is actually possible. And what I don't want you guys to be thinking is maybe this isn't possible. Of course, this is possible. They can bring price here, and I think this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna bring price to hit either of these zones here. Either they bring price to hit here, like do something like this. They can do something like this, push price a little bit downward here before they take it to the upside, like, you know, come back here, bounce, come back here, bounce, take all of your liquidity, then keep doing something like that, then move to the upside. They can do this, and this could take a lot of time for them to come to this point. Okay, but what I'm trying to do here is to show you guys the scenarios or instances where they can move price towards different directions, and when they do that, we are going to be looking at what altcoins are doing. Like yesterday, looking at the market, Bitcoin was taking a huge dip to the downside, but altcoins were not doing the same as Bitcoin. So altcoins were holding strong while Bitcoin was taking a huge dip to the downside. Bitcoin went right down to about $82,000 and now it is back to $85,000. So these are all possibilities that I'm trying to convey here to you so that you prepare yourself in advance. Now, for us to get into any of this coin, to any of the altcoins fully, like for us to really confirm, guys, that we are back in an uptrend. This is my altcoin game. All right. As of now, I would say we are not safe with altcoin. Of course, this recovery here can push some altcoins to the upside. Of course, no doubt, some altcoins can make huge gains. But if Bitcoin is gonna make its way right down here, then it's gonna pull altcoins. Trust me, Bitcoin is gonna pull altcoins. So let's say, for example, we might see a quick recovery for Bitcoin, like something like this, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, then hit this zone now. Okay, so if Bitcoin is doing something like this, then altcoins might be doing well. So this could take Bitcoin dominance the downside. Okay, and this is very important because if we see price form an M here, something like that, then maybe we're gonna see price come right down here. And if price is going to go right down to this level around 71 or 70 thousand dollars, are we going to see altcoins react that way? I think to an extent, most altcoins are going to react with Bitcoin, but the ones that have strength might not really dip as much as we might expect them to dip. But all I'm trying to say here is we are not yet in a safe zone to start thinking, okay, maybe Bitcoin is back in an uptrend. We just broke structure, so we are pointing downward. Structure has been broken. This is the structure which has been broken here. Now we are downward, so we are going now to retest structure. So if we go and retest structure, it's going to be around $88,000 or something like that. But if I want to confirm, as I mentioned, for us to see Bitcoin out of danger, we must see Bitcoin trade above $92,000. So if Bitcoin is above $92,000, then we are in a good spot with altcoins. Now, talking about Bitcoin dominance, I love what I saw here yesterday. You see, Bitcoin dominance from this zone here. Let me just mark it for you quickly so you can see what I'm trying to say here. So this is a zone that Bitcoin dominance formed. It formed a double top. I tweeted about this on X. By the way, if say you don't follow me on X, go and follow me on X. I share stuff now and then. If say I'm not live, I try to share stuff from my community on X and also those who are part of my free Telegram community. So go to my free Telegram community. The links are found below this video and you're gonna connect with me there. Now you can see this was a good double top here. We saw that price was able to go and make higher highs, and this is a good signal that dominance is beginning to make a huge downward trend. So as of now, I would say that dominance need to break this trend line, guys. We need to break this trend line that has been forming around the alpha trend. So we need to break it, and when we do break this trend line here, like break below here, then maybe we can start saying that altcoins are going to be back in the game. But for now, I think because the dominance is still above the alpha trend, then we still have some chances Bitcoin to make a little move to the upside. Then altcoins can break a little bit, or altcoins can move alongside Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does that, then dominance can then break downwards, towards this 59 or 58 price point. So I'm looking at these scenarios to play out, before I'm gonna be confident enough to go full in. I don't go full in right now with altcoins. I'm just trading them mostly. This is my game plan. I'm not gonna be holding any altcoins long period. If say I'm buying any altcoin right now, it's gonna be based on the fact that I'm gonna sell it immediately. It makes like 10%, 20%. I'm gonna looking at Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is doing. If I see Bitcoin showing me strength, I see dominance showing me strength, then I'm gonna now focus on my altcoins. And also, if we want to talk about the altcoin market, I want us to look at this total crypto excluding the top 10. You can see here we are back around this zone, which is good. Like guys, this is a perfect structure for us, because price has come back towards this zone here, and this zone is a critical zone that we should expect a bounce back from here. Looking at this area here, we should expect a bounce back from total crypto cap, excluding the top 10. And if this is the case, then we're going to see our altcoins do well. And looking at total tree, can also see that total tree looks somehow bullish from where we are right now after this huge move to the upside on the daily time frame. Of course, we should expect price to recover, like to actually fill this liquidity here, and price did exactly what we expect price to do. And now we should expect price to move a little bit sideways. I'm talking about total tree, so we need to see it move a little bit sideways. Then we're going to expect now the next move to the upside to sweep this liquidity. Yeah, so guys, I think overall we are good. Trust me. So looking at where price is, I think we are good. Like we have gotten to a point where we should be expecting some sort of cool down with altcoins. I see most altcoins are showing me divergence on the higher time frame, so it's confirmation that in no time we're gonna see altcoins start making that big move to the upside. The question is when. We don't know exactly when, but what we can do is look at what Bitcoin is doing and look at what dominance is doing, and also what total tree and total cap, excluding the top 10, are doing. If we come to a conclusion that this macro aspect of the market is showing us green light, then we can now start loading up our altcoins. So that's my game plan. You got it right now. It's up to you to decide what you're gonna do. As for me, I know what to do. If this content was helpful to you and you want me to keep creating more of such content, make sure you go right now and smash the subscribe button, thumbs up, and share my video with someone else out there. Until then, guys, see you in the next video. Ciao. Bye bye.